much for joining us. This is Science TV Prime News, the Monday edition. It's the 23rd of June 2025, and we welcome you to this broadcast as we update you with what's happening in the world of news. My name is Chris Mololo, and our sign language interpreter is Gideon Minor. Now, straight to our top stories tonight. The Catholic priests and bishops in the country have urged the Kenyan government, together with the Gen Zs, to unite and cooperate, and also ensure those that are victimized during the protests are compensated. The leaders, Anthony Muheria of Nyeri Diocese and Philip Anyolo of Nairobi Diocese, have both condemned the deaths and abductions of the Gen Z's protesters, saying what matters most is human life. They added that the most important goal by the government is to uplift the miserable, the needy, and the crucial ones, to accommodate and listen to one another, and also embrace the needs of each other by not being reckless during speeches, I beg your pardon, by politicians.
It doesn't matter what you hold to be your goals. The most prior goal is human life, protection of human life. The most prior goal is to uplift the real needy, the poor and miserable. And above all, to accommodate, to listen to one another, to embrace one another.
Let us not be so reckless in our speeches. Politically, anywhere where you are, don't be so reckless in your speeches. We have a way to talk about it. Even in fact, it's as reflected in our national anthem, a way to talk to one another and to encourage one another to live as a nation. With these reckless speeches that we have, but in terms of politics, they bring us nowhere, but they bring us down as a country.
Moving on, leaders from different sectors in Homabay County have urged youths who are expecting to engage in the protests this week in commemoration of 1 year since their fellow youths were killed in the last year June demonstrations to be peaceful. The chaos and property destruction had remained for long a normalcy during the protests amid the upcoming Wednesday protests to mark 1 year since the youths entered the parliament to deny the passing of the punitive finance bill. Mark Nyamita, who is the MP of Urirri, has urged the youths not to be violent and retaliate in a respective way to the orders by the police.
Heard. Please make your voice heard in the loudest way, but it doesn't have to be violent. Make your voice heard in the loudest way you can, but you don't have to be negatively influenced to interfere with other people whose voices also needs to be heard. Do not, all of us have been your age at some point. Actually, the difference between the old people and the young people is that the old people have been young at some point, but the young people have not been old.
To the challenge and the issues that the youth continue to face today. We must positively impact society. We must continue to bring our young ones closer to the Lord. We must continue to teach them the Adventist way of life so that they are respectful, they are responsible, and they are people who can listen, particularly when elders or people who are older than them speak.
Be a good leader, I have to be a person who is caring, I have to be responsible, and I also have to have empathy. I should consider those who are from the humble background and also those who are from different backgrounds. Thank you.
To the general national youth, and the ones in Rangwe. Demonstrations or picketing is a constitutional right when you want to speak out your mind. But I want to appeal to you that let us show some sense of responsibility. Let us not show destruction. Let us not exercise any destruction. Let us not insult. Just walk around if you want to peacefully show off or what you want to say. We have government officers, we have community workers, we have our elders whom you can engage as long as you don't destroy anybody's property.
Now, to some other news, the Ministry of Education Bungoma branch, led by Engineer Agnes Wachi, has ensured the youths from the county, that the county government, led by Governor Ken Lusaka, has put in place programs that will see talents being uplifted. Speaking during the conference to enable equality in Kibabii University, the minister said that the youths who possess different talents in sports and arts will now build sports ground to enable the youths elevate their talents. They say doing so will ensure that the youths are cared for and reduce gender-based violence cases that have been witnessed severally in the region.
A sports center in Mount Elgon, Chemoge High Altitude Center, where we have facilities like what Kibabii University is having here, lactation areas, where girls that are participating in sports and they have children, they do not have to leave their children back at home. They can just carry their children and be sure to feed them as at the stadium as they develop their talents.
The Usawa Festival, we believe that is a great opportunity that has brought together different partners, including the county representatives. We have the community itself that is represented by our girls and also community volunteers. We have the partners who have come on board and also the champions, SDG champions, that is Sauti za Usawa. Together, we believe that our collective action will be able to not only support empowerment of girls, but the community at large, including our boys and also our women who are champions of sustainable development.
All right. To some other story here, the AMREF organization, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, have started a program named One Health in Kajiado County that incorporates the residents to be given free treatment together with animal vaccinations to pets like cats and dogs. The program is supposed to last for at least 5 years of treating transmittable diseases that can result from animals to people and reduce the burden of treatment to the citizens. They are also prepared to educate the residents about primary health and cleanliness as AMREF organization-sponsored countries of up to 25 nations arrived to see how the program is put to action.
Community members receiving health education on various aspects that touch and affect their health. The other services that are being provided today include immunization services for children under 5. We also have targets to reach pregnant women. Other areas that we're supporting through the county is basically providing screening services for the elderly. That is non-communicable diseases that include diabetes and hypertension. So ikiwa tumeenda kwa outreach kama siku ya leo na tuko na watu wa department ya human health na department ya wanyama, inamaanisha ya kwamba yule mtu ambaye ametoka kwa community akikuja kutafuta hiyo huduma atapata hiyo huduma kwa mahali pamoja, na hiyo itasaidia ya kwamba ita reduce the cost.
Unapata kwamba mimi nakuja na mifugo zangu pamoja, kama ni umbwa, kama ni nini, nakuja hapa napata matibabu ya yangu binafsi na pia napata matibabu ya wanyama wetu. Kwa mfano mbuzi, ng'ombe, hizo zote tunafanya kwa pamoja. Kwa hivyo kupitia One Health program tumepata manufaa hayo, yanatupunguzia gharama.
To provide services, vaccination for dogs, which provides an opportunity to reach out to adults who come with the dogs for vaccination to receive other services like vaccination and other primary health services. That is one approach which I've learned, which I'll take with me to the Southern Africa region so that we can explore and see if we can also explore a similar approach.
Lastly, parents from Malindi town in Kilifi County have started campaigns on educating the youths about their cultures and norms, urging them to embrace culture as a way of ensuring discipline in schools and other institutions. According to the head teacher from Light Academy International School, Atusnol Abertasnov, the move will enable parents to teach their children how to uphold discipline and prevent a racism and a religious difference in the region. The statement was also insisted by Lucy Mwaka, who revealed that the move will make children to follow culture among other norms and values.
Hawajui mila yao ina umuhimu gani katika maisha yao, na hii ni mojawapo ya zile shughuli ambazo katika shule hii ya Light International School mimi kama mzazi naweza kuembrace, kwa sababu ni moja wao ya zile shughuli ambazo zimeweza kufanya watoto wetu waweze kujua mila zao.
Basically inviting students to see and take part in other people's cultures so that we can raise socially equipped students that are ready to take on the diverse, or rather international demography.
This cultural celebration is a part of education. Through cultural festival, our students learn other countries, other people's culture.
I've been here for multiple years, and every single year I've learned about a different culture and appreciated and gotten awareness from it.
Right, that's it for the news updates. We are taking a short break, and then when we come back, we'll tell you what's happening in the world of sports. Stay with us.